An average of 99.94. A score of 500 in a first-class game. Or an insane spell of 1 for 7. Some records will remain studded forever in the highest echelon of cricket. Another such rare feat was achieved by England off-spinner Jim Laker way back in 1956, where his match stats read 19 for 90. With the Ashes levelled at 1-1, there was everything to play for in the fourth test at Old Trafford, Manchester. And Jim Laker, a former bank employee and a former army man turned cricketer, was sporadically making appearances for the English side. Led by Peter May, the hosts put up a healthy target of 459 in the first innings after winning the toss. Laker, with his partner in crime, Tony Locke, had already taken 18 out of the possible 20 wickets in the previous encounter at Headingley, Leeds, in the previous game, which ended in their favour. Visiting openers Colin McDonald and Jim Burke started off steadily, stitching up a partnership of 48 runs. It was then the English captain who summoned the duo of Jim Laker and Tony Locke. The batting lineup fell like a pack of cards, as Jim Laker spun a web on the pitch to bundle Australia out for just 84 runs. Laker finished with figures of 9 for 37, with his last 9 overs producing 9 wickets for just 16 runs. England enforced to follow on, while the pitch was already the talk of the town, with the amount of turn it had generated. During the innings break, groundsman Bert Flack asked the Aussie skipper which roller he wanted. And in his reply, he dissatisfyingly replied, saying, "Please, your effing self." Play was almost stalled till the afternoon session of day 5 due to inclement weather. It was only when some sunshine peeked out of the final hour of the session that England's bowlers rolled their arms up to wrap up proceedings. Jim Laker, who had already taken the few wickets that had fallen in the innings, scalped 4 in quick succession to put Australia on the mat. Post-tea, the finger spinners rattled the rest of the wickets to claim a 10-for for the first time in international cricket. The Yorkshire man finished with figures of 10 for 53 in the second innings, while his match stats read 19 for 90. It was a rare feat, one that no one has ever come close to since. He broke the record of compatriot Sydney Barnes, who took 17 wickets against South Africa in the year 1913. Despite the criticisms received from all corners, Australia's skipper Ian Johnson later went on to say, "Laker's wonderful bowling will remain forever." Swamped by the press and fans, Jim Laker stayed at the venue till 8 p.m. On his way back, he dropped by a packed pub in Lichfield, where the television was playing his spell. Everyone was talking about the game, while the hero celebrated in an isolated corner, as no one even spotted him. In fact, Jim Laker later went on to say, and I quote, "I sat in the corner of a crowded bar while everyone talked about the test. No one spotted me. Beyond asking me how far I had to go, the landlord said nothing." Well, England went on to win the Ashes 2-1 that year and retain the urn. Jim Laker went on to take 46 wickets in that series, which is still a record. 3 years later, the spinner played his last test in Melbourne, where he churned out 4 wickets for 93 runs in the only innings he bowled in that test match. That's all we have in this episode of cricket.com Classics. Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe right now.